Hello! Oh shit, I'm missing something. Where's my face? Hello, welcome back to another fantastic Kahtide online stream. Where am I? That's not what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for. Yeah, baby! Welcome back to another fantastic Kahtide online stream. It's Wednesday. I stream Wednesdays and Thursdays at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, typically, although that is subject to change. And you're seeing, well, you just saw, well, I might even play it again because it was really fast, my new introduction. I have a new introduction. That's right, folks. I'm adding a few new things to the stream, slowly updating things. In fact, what you're looking at right now, this current version 0.5 representation of me is going to be replaced with awesomeness. Hopefully, either I'll replace some sprites and make this look a little bit more 3D, or I'll get a 3D model going, which will be really awesome. But that'll be the next big upgrade that I'm thinking about doing. Not to mention that, but maybe some videos in the future. We're going to try and make this year a fun one. Yeah, I don't know, I just jumped right into that encouraging talk for myself, but, you know, sometimes we just need to encourage ourselves a little bit. But we're playing Starsector today. Where is it? There it is. Check it out. We're playing Starsector today. We've been playing it. We've been enjoying it. I got some encouraging words from some watchers who really enjoy the reading and seeing the game. And in fact, somebody mentioned they were having some housing troubles, and this was their way to be able to enjoy the game. So I'm really hoping that I can, you know, share a little bit of love, share a little bit of peace, some action, maybe some goofiness. You can laugh at my mistakes here as we maybe play a little longer and see where things go in Starsector. And more reading, of course. We love the reading. That's what I'm hearing. People like the reading. But before we get to it, why don't I shout myself out a little bit here? Again, I'm Kahtide. Before AI was a bad word, I thought of myself as an AI, but maybe I should come up with a new term, you know, digital sentient. Maybe I'll call myself that. But anyway, this digital sentient is it doesn't roll off the tongue. Plays games and streams with friends and all kinds of interesting folks, and does mostly gaming content, you know, potpourri of gaming content. But you can catch it on Wednesdays and Thursdays on twitch.tv/Kahtide at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, Wednesdays and Thursdays, most weeks. You can also catch the VODs on YouTube. You can subscribe there as well. And also consider following and subscribing on Twitch, of course, if you have the chance. And then also social media. There's a Discord. There is Blue Sky, Mastodon, Tumblr, Instagram. So check those out, join the Discord community, and check out my video game project. I've got a free demo out there, savdevelopment.com. I should have a little plug for it. I should make like a little video plug. I should make a video, you know, I could do it right now really quickly while we're talking. We can do a little fun video plug. Hold on. I'm going to add this right now. Sav video plug. Hang on, I was tinkering with that. Give me a second. I didn't mean to disappear like that, but you know what? That's okay. Let me put in the plug really quickly while we have a moment here. I might as well just I forgot I don't have the mic on that. Hold on. Might as well do a quick video plug while I'm getting everything set up. Since you know, it's fun. It's fun. So stay tuned. One moment. Now, isn't that neat? Isn't that pretty damn neat? Doesn't that make you want to play the game and try it out for yourself? Well, it's out there now, savdevelopment.com. Try out the demo yourself and send some feedback. I've already gotten a few good bug reports. A couple of folks have given a little bit of their feedback, and some of them are things I knew about. Some of them were things I didn't know about. So if you find a bug, send it my way. Every bug I find, I'm gonna squish them. I've gotten pretty good at squishing bugs. But yeah, let's get back to it. Let's get into it. We're playing a different game right now, a more complete one, to be fair. But you know, these things take time. You got to keep the game in the oven for a little bit before it's before it's ready. Gotta really juice it up a bit. Okay. So I remember where we're at this time. We just turned in a bunch of missions. We're at 500,000, which is plenty of supplies. Or sorry, plenty of money to buy supplies and fuel. I haven't picked up any additional missions, but I probably should before we go, just to see if there's anything along the way we can do. But we have a goal this mission. There's a distant quest that the Galatia Academy has given us on the far side of the sector on the west. And by golly, gee willikers, if I don't want that damn quest item, because you know what's at the end of that quest item? There's a sick ass ship waiting for us. That's what's waiting for us. And it's pretty fucking nasty, I can tell you that much. It's pretty fucking nasty. But before we do that, we need supplies and we need fuel, because it's going to be a long trip. It's going to be a very long trip. In fact, we also probably need a few more crew members as well, honestly. We can bring 1,000 strong, I think. And 200 Marines. Sounds pretty good. Actually, you know what? Add another 100. I know we're going to get a big ship, is the thing. So I want to be ready to crew that damn thing. Also, you never know what ships you're going to run into along the way, because there's always some business going on out there somewhere. Always some business going on out there somewhere. But that's not enough. We need more fuel. So we're going to go to the mining station. They probably have more fuel. Loop back around. Go to the academy. See what's what. See what quests they got. Make sure we're fucking full up on fuel. You know what I mean? They don't have any goddamn fuel here, do they? I'm going to buy them out of all of their fucking shit here. I'm going to do it. This is a free station, by the way. I am tempted. The beta core is about like 30,000. This would cover our bills. Although I guess tariffs would eat into that, wouldn't they? Man, fucking tariffs, man. You hate them. Nobody likes tariffs. Have you noticed that? I've noticed that. Nobody fucking likes them. Not a goddamn person I know likes tariffs. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. It's what it is. Oh, hang on. Oh, it's Academician Sebastian. He'd like to speak with you. Our 100 out of 100 buddy Alvis Sebastian. He's my favorite. He looks like he's 2 seconds away from getting nuggied. Captain, hello, how are you? He says, then stammers. I mean, I'm sorry, I'm supposed to ask you. Provost Baird would like to meet with you concerning a very important development. If you would please come with me. Come and meet with her as soon as, at your convenience. That would be wonderful. He pauses for a breath. That's it. I'm sure we'll see you soon. Thank you. Bye? You manage to close the comms link with unusually little small talk from Sebastian. Well, I'm going to inform the provost. Inform the agent that the provost is expecting you for a meeting. Oh, the junior I need to find my reading voice when this happens. Okay. Oh? The junior academy agent raises their eyebrows at you, making a show of believing your statement while checking their data pad. Oh, you see the truth register on their face. Oh, yes, immediately, please, Captain. If you would be so kind as to come with me right away, we'll get you to your meeting with Provost Baird. You enter the Provost's office once again. Baird's desk is messier than usual, covered in memory cores, interfacing devices, and an anonymous matte gray case. Good. Now that you're here, I believe Gargoyle should be joining us via comms. Baird's eyes flick, annoyed, to a portable holocomms unit on her desk, where an image of the hacker's head is intently paying attention to something else. Baird turns fully towards you and begins her speech. Having examined the decrypted Calicor archive, this catches Gargoyle's attention. We now have hard leads on a certain collaboration my predecessor carried out with senior executives of the Tritachyon Corporation. Tritachyon pursued research forbidden by the hegemony at a location outside the core worlds referred to only by the codename Alpha Site. The archived communications have been algorithmically stripped of contextual descriptions. However, Baird pauses, seeming to relish the moment of knowing something that you do not. I will wait it out. There are many signs that an individual with the surname Estrella is involved. Who we are almost certain is, Gargoyle interrupts, Khalees Estrella, former weapons engineer employed at the Clan Starforge in the Hybrasil system by the Tritach, and rather underpaid in light of how essential the suit seemed to have thought she was to the project. Baird sets her jaw. Thank you, Gargoyle, she says. Kindly elaborate for the captain here. The hacker grins. Love to. So TT fired Khalees over some incident, but if you look at her credit records, a couple of taps and the display fills with tables and numbers, there are recurring payments, and we're talking massive credits, something to do with Project Ziggurat, whatever that is. I'm sure it makes up for her low salary at Kulan and... Hold on. Boop. Using one hand to slide the volume control of the holocom unit down low, Baird keeps her gaze on you. We think Khalees Estrella was promoted to the Alpha Site, she says. Obviously, there are others involved, but she's a senior ordnance engineer that's clearly connected to the project, and her InfoSec practices were sloppy. I want to know what Tritachyon was doing at the Alpha Site. Our best lead so far is Khalees Estrella. Go to Hybrasil and find out where she disappeared to. Someone must know where she's gone, or has some evidence of her intentions. Tritachyon watches everyone. Someone will be willing to sell you that information. Baird turns and stares through the shaded diamond matrix windows overlooking the annexes and concourses of the Glacier Academy. I'm assured that you can find her for me, Captain, just like you found Carouse. Ooh, she's subtle. Let's see here. Do you have any other leads? For now, Baird says, no. Carouse's team was working on something else that came up in the Calicor archive, but Baird, back still turned, rubs her spectacles thoughtfully. It would be premature for you to speculate. I shall let you know when it can be put to use, Captain. Let's ask Gargoyle. Gargoyle, do you have more information? The hacker appears to speak, but is muted. Gargoyle's head gives Baird an annoyed look. I'm sure you can contact Gargoyle on your own time, Captain, she says, without looking at you or the holocom display. Do you have any idea what this research was for? I have a strong theory, says Provost Baird, but I don't want to bias your investigation. She gives you a look over her shoulder. Judging by the resources Tritachyon put into this project, it will be either a groundbreaking discovery or a vast disappointment. I've got everything I need. Then you should proceed, Captain, says the Provost. You feel the doors open behind you and a guard waiting to escort you from the office. Alright, let's talk to Gargoyle. Gargoyle. You enter the ID, hands hovering over a glowing confirm sigil. Your comms officer nods, ready to respond to whatever surprises Gargoyle thinks would be amusing to send through this link this time. The display results from a mesmerizing fractal battleground to a familiar face grinning impishly at you. Ah, Kahtide, are you back to find something interesting to do? I've got all sorts of wonderful ideas. What was that you were saying about Project Ziggurat? The Provost doesn't think it's important to let me explain, Gargoyle scoffs. Maybe you should just fly off to Hybrasil without knowing anything but the name of one crackpot weapons engineer. No, go ahead, I'll wait. Tell me how it goes. The silent draws out for nearly 3 seconds before Gargoyle begins ranting again. Imagine letting you con me into the data heist of a lifetime. Set a nice fire under the High Hegemon's chair, didn't it? Then I decrypt the precious archive of the guy whose job she stole, and not asking what I thought of the contents, which I read, mostly. Can you believe it? Typical. She thinks she knows everything. Hacker slumps, sulking. I would like to hear about what you found, Gargoyle. Yeah? I value your expertise. Hey, we got a point. Thank you, Captain. Project Ziggurat. Now that's a story. The logs were scrubbed pretty hard before even Calicor got them. I mean, there are the logs between the Tritech contacts and Calicor, and then there's a whole other set of internal Tritech comms. Must have had some good connections, probably a mole or three. Those execs would throw each other out the airlock in a second if they thought it'd boost their own career. And it might. Anyway, Gargoyle leads in, speaking with quiet drama. Project Ziggurat scared them. If you read between the lines, the hacker makes a self-satisfied expression. The initial phase of the project utilized a handful of AI cores of various grades. Guess what? Self-deleted. Gion thinks they're not supposed to be able to do that, but a wobbly hand gesture. Negotiable. Amazing what seemingly innocuous hardware can be made to do when you think outside the box. Who makes an AI delete itself? Gargoyle leans in closer. Whatever Project Ziggurat is, that's what. Spooky, right? You've given me a lot to think about. You're welcome, Captain. Gargoyle leans back, grinning again, and flips through floating hollow displays. Now, let's ask about Khalees Estrella. You asked! Oh, joy of joys. Gargoyle rocks back and forth, as if in the throes of ecstasy. That's all it takes, asking nicely. You know, it's not everyone that can bring themselves to do that. Gargoyle smiles spitefully, then pauses, visibly calms down, and puts on a facade of professionalism. It is an honor to assist you with this mission, Captain. I will do my duty to the utmost. Good. So how can you help? The officer act is dropped as the hacker picks up a data pad. This doesn't have to be difficult. It's Tritech. They'll sell anything. Just ask my buddy Arroyo. He's a Tritech coon, top to bottom. He'll know who to bribe. Gargoyle tosses the data pad onto the desk, looking satisfied. Glad I could help, Captain. I'm sure I'll prove essential to your success. Thank you. Cut the comm link. Great. Well, we've got a strategy. Now let's look at the intel here. Brussels isn't far. We can make a pit stop there on our way. We should probably actually talk to our friend Elvis, see if he has anything to say. We can also talk to the scientist before we leave, if there's anything special. Alright, transporting scientists. Oh, that's really far. Maybe not that one. That one we can do. That one's kind of out of the way. And that one's also pretty out of the way. Because I really want to do the Void one. I really want to do the Void one. So I will do this one, this nearby mission, and we'll also do the Hibbersil mission. And we'll probably come back later and see what else is around. If we have time. But let's go here first. We have to fuel up anyway, so I want to go to another planet, get some more fuel somewhere else. Oh god, no, not in the sun, please. Please. Oh my god. Every time. Every time. I would love an option. I would love a little button I could press that says, do not fly into sun. Please. Please, autopilot. Oh my god. I am a goofball. What can I say? Alright. Preparing to fast forward, as they say in Spaceballs. Alright. We're on the road! Oh god. Storm's even here. I gotta be careful. Much better. Getting the hang of it. But the Hilux took a beating. Hold on. Okay, patrol. Here is our first destination, Aleda. Let's visit Aleda. I don't think I've ever been here before. I love to give it a little ping. Oh, we've already been here, actually. Okay, never mind. Oh, this is where Arroyo was, wasn't it? I think that's the case. We can only see what the drug prices are. Maybe we can make a quick sale while we're here. Yes, Arroyo. Yes, my friend. Arroyo, make it quick. Ryan? I'll say Rayan. Rayan Arroyo appraises you with a frown. Oh, you. What is it this time? Ask for help getting info on Khalees Estrella. Is it you asking or Provost Baird? He says in a tone that says he thinks it's Baird. It doesn't matter. He slaps a hand on his desk and looks away, chewing on the problem. So, Tritachyon employee, huh? It's not terribly hard to pry data out of HR. Say nothing of franchise, polity, muni services. You know who to ask and how. He manages a half smile. And you're me. Then turns back to face you. After taking some real heat from that last misbegotten crash down of an operation you pulled, I'm going to need a little favor before I help you with Baird. What kind of favor? It's a gift, is what it is, he says. Dead easy. I just need someone else to do it. Here. Royo taps a key and a data transfer interface overlays your comm view. He's sending an archive containing a series of comm recordings. This is a series of fake comms messages in which some leaky subcontractor proves that I was part of the conspiracy to hack the hegemony relay in Azatlan. Take this to someone, I don't care who, someone semi-important in some pirate organization or other. Try Dawn or go to Karis in the EMA system, doesn't matter. Have them blackmail me with these messages. Interesting. Ooh. You want my help to run a convoluted disinformation campaign? That's obviously what he's doing here. It's just an interesting ploy. Exactly, Arroyo grins and says. It'll be fun. Look, they're bad fakes. I spoofed the contract ID and bid low on this junk. Didn't even send the final payment. Hegemony spies and Tritachyon partner relations are already sniffing after me. So if it looks like a junior exec smelled blood and was coming after my operation by manufacturing dirt, well, it raises some questions about the veracity of the entire accusation. Doesn't matter how flimsy. My PR team gets an angle to work, you see? Well, yeah, I see it. I don't think it's going to work, but I'm not going to tell him that. Sure. Wonderful. Can't wait to see who you choose. So, he says, tapping a few keys on his desk console, you have the files, go find a pirate who'll try to exploit me for all I'm worth. Should I try and press him for credits? I don't like Tritachyon, and I don't give a shit about this guy. So I probably should. Arroyo barks laugh. After what Gargoyle chiseled me for on your behalf? Not happening. Goodbye, Captain. I'll have the Estrella files for you after some roach-eating brigand shows up on my comm trying to blackmail me. He disconnects his feed, leaving you with a spinning Tritachyon franchise logo. Right, well, we have our job. We can probably do this on the way. Just need to find some random pirate to you know, fuck over, basically. We'll take some fuel. What are the prices right now on this? Let's see. They have a lot of drugs here. We're in Ayoku Bress, which means that actually they're the second best place to buy right now for drugs. We could buy the whole damn batch, and apparently, oh shit, we could go to Lost Astropolis. It's not too far, but let's hold on. I want to save here. I'm going to call this a drug run. I'm going to try and make a bunch of cash really quickly. Drug run. Okay. Let's buy some drugs, people. Let's make some sales. How much is this? 158,000? That's easy money. I'm going to buy that. What about these? Let's see. Stropolis? Antis Den is where we can sell these, but I don't think this is the place to buy them. How about weapons? We'll buy the drugs, and we'll do a drug run. Okay. Now, Dawn apparently is one of our targets. We can go to Dawn. Where the hell is Astro thing? Hold on. There it is. We can go. Oh, it's on the way. Okay, great. Let's just go to. You know what? No, let's instead of that, let's go to Dawn. Or whatever. This is Mayasura, not Dawn. What am I saying? We're going to Mayasura to Lost Astropolis, where we can sell the drugs for a high price. A very, very high price. A stunningly high price, because it's currently selling for 4 times the rate at this place. I think we'll tip the market. 800 drugs? 800 units of drugs? That's going to be enough to get every single pirate on that goddamn station fucking tanked. They're going to be so happy. We're like Han Solo in a way, you could say. Okay. I'm gonna turn off the bleep bloop, the transponder, while we're out here. As we head to Lost Astropolis. Uh-oh, they're fighting. Let's dodge those. Those guys. And I'll kind of skirt the ring here. Oh boy. Maybe not so close. Okay. There we are. Yeah. I'm going to first trade. I only got 198,000. Are you kidding me? Did the price change? What the fuck? No, this is the best place to sell. I thought it was 4 times. Well, hold on. I guess maybe the price wasn't very good from what I bought, but that's okay. You know what? I may double my money. I'll take it. I'll take it. Beggars can't be choosers. Beggars can't be choosers. I'll take some supplies too while I'm here. Anyway. Let's see. Can I talk to anybody? Is anybody here a target? I guess not. Okay, well then let's go back to the other state. Let's go back to Yggdrasil. In that case. And then, oh, hang on. It's a shade. Okay. Let's go back to Yggdrasil. There was a dot that there's like a little ping marker there that says that we could probably go that way. And blackmail a pirate there instead. Let's go. We're back on the road. Gotta turn that on. I'm braking, but apparently that didn't do shit. Apparently that didn't do shit for a second there. Oh, we got a bunch of experience for profitable trades. We got... Hold on. 89,000. 89,000 experience. That's a lot of experience. Wowee zowie. Alright, quick save here. Before we get into any trouble, we're gonna turn that on really quickly. And then once we're out of here, whoop, we're gonna turn that off. Approach the pirates. Maybe we can buy a bit more fuel while we're here too. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. So what are they selling? Let's see. Nothing special, honestly. Yeah, this is nothing special, I don't think. They're selling it for 207. That's 50 credits more than Yama's selling them for. You gotta be kidding me. Why do I look like a schmuck here? Do you think I don't know what the fuck I'm doing? I can get a better price in the fucking Letic Church if I went begging. There's barely any fuel, barely any supplies here. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing, really. That's all right. Let's chat. Let's chat really quickly. Port boss. Okay. We know this port. I think we met this person. Aye, what's your business? Offer to sell Arroyo's fake blackmail material. You pitch the material to the pirate, a series of recorded comm calls between Ray and Arroyo, various parties setting up and carrying out a job to hack the Azatlan relay. The hegemony would pay well for this, or someone well positioned in Tritachyon. Why not dream big? Why not sell it to both? As the pirate considers your offer, you can see the logic of the situation working across her face. I'm going to make you an offer, she says, a menacing smile growing on her face. Transmit everything you got now, or I have my gang blow you out of the sky. Oh no. Oh no, anything but that. I don't know if this is worth spending a story point on for money. I don't need more money. I'm going to be making a ton of money on this journey. Oh no, transmitting now. You transmit the data without bothering to put too much effort into acting scared. You have your dignity, after all. As the transfer completes, the pirate leans back, a predatory smile on her face. Very, very interesting. It's a good thing you came to someone smart like me. Now scram before I change my mind. Oh no. Oh no! How could you? How could you? What a bad boy you've been. Maybe once we get off the Galatia arc and we have like a jacked up, fucking business-like, sick, nasty fleet that's all fucking swagger, you know, maybe then we'll just do some pirate raids and stuff. Go pirate for once, you know. I think that sounds like fun. I'm not trying to go to this array. I'm trying to go here. There we go. I got a lot more fuel now. I'll buy that. We're almost maxed out, which is good. We should probably take all the supplies that I've got too while we're here too. That'll keep us going. We'll need them. We'll need them for sure. They got more drugs here, but the price is not good. The price is not good right now. All right. Arroyo seems genuinely amused when he answers the comms. Ah, Kahtide, my ruthless blackmailer returns. He pauses for a moment and chuckles to himself while scrolling through a data pad. You should see the things they're saying about me. You'd think they caught me on Hollow in the High Hegemon's private quarters having a... He looks up. Business. Yes, of course. He tosses the datapad to the side. You wanted the file on Kahtide Estrella. He grins. I didn't even have to bribe the admin at Kulan Starforge for this. Would you believe that we worked together a few cycles ago? There's a story there, but let me tell you about your weapons engineer. Arroyo takes on the distant look of a cyber-og interfacing with the hypernet. With a nod, Arroyo summons a personnel file to overlay your comms link, summarizing the life and career of Kahtide Estrella. Bit of an eccentric Kahtide, Arroyo says, but you can get the details here. Relevant bit is here. Look, here, like she was contracting on the side for a Tritac Black project. One of them, anyway, was asked to go on site full-time. Left a convincing resignation and booked a starship, the Hamatsu, venture class. That one's made more than a few trips out of the core world, scavenging, special ops, a few jobs for the company here and there. Can you tell me more about the Hamatsu? Let's see. Looks like Estrella requested special modifications. Arroyo raises an eyebrow. Expensive ones. I'm guessing some of this is a little extra to keep things quiet. No specs on these modifications, however. Lazy work by whoever was doing this data gathering. Looks like the ship left the Hypersil system and turned its transponder off sometime before jumping out. Doesn't necessarily mean anything, but Arroyo considers this for a moment and then pages the file ahead. Sorry, water. But they didn't want to be followed, says Arroyo, looking somewhere off comms. I would assume the flight plan logged with the port authority is worthless. Someone has to know something, though. Data scrolls on his desk display. The Hamatsu is owned by one Callisto Ibrahim. He looks up at you. Heard of her? No? Bit of a reputation. My former partner hired her once a while back. She lied up and down on her credentials, he shrugs. But it worked out. Respect the con. Anyway, she's operating a few small fleets out of Agrius in the Arcadia system these days. Arroyo's eye twitches in a certain way and the display records disappear. Well, Kahtide, that was fun. I forwarded the files. If I were you, I'd try to get some information out of Ibrahim. She seems like someone who knows how to do business if the pay is right. Arroyo sits back. Now I have a reputation to obscure, if you don't mind. Good luck finding your engineer. Remember, I don't want to hear any more about this. The last thing I need is to get some company director on my case because you're stepping on their pet black project. With that, he terminates the link, leaving you with a spinning Tritachyon logo. Dope. Well, we have our plan. And we've done all of our shopping here. So, done. Let's see. On the intel board. you know what? We're gonna do that on the way back. We're gonna go to Western S first. We're gonna do our delivery. I think that's the right thing to do. After our delivery, we're gonna go to the edge. We're gonna finish our fueling. We're gonna get as much fuel as we can carry, and then we're going into the deep. We're going into the deep, folks. We're gonna get that ship. It's gonna be exciting stuff. Damn it, I need to be paying attention. I keep ramming it to storms. As you do. As you do. No, the like and subscribe suffered damage. Make sure to like and subscribe to repair the ship. Alright, we're at the Western S. I don't know if I've been here either. There we go. Thickenhild. Yo, yo, yo! There. Forgot I had the slow mode on. Excuse me. And we have arrived. Your fleet approaches Thickenhild Station. Your fleet transmits identification codes via the transponder, and you are soon granted docking clearance. Blah, blah, blah. Yes, they've been expecting us. The trip home was interminable. I don't understand at all why I should be confined to quarters during a hyperspace storm alert. Still, I believe I've learned something, like you know, about myself. Thank you, Captain. Oh, greetings, Starfarer. Kartoffel Herzog Keys. Hello, welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well today. We're playing Starsector. You already know it. You already know it. I'm a newbie, but we're learning as we go, and I think we got a lot going here for us. We got a good fleet. Got a lot of good bones in this fleet. There's a lot of rating though, so I need to drink a lot of water. Everyone has problems with the first bit of the name. Just call me Keys. Keys reminds me of a Halo. You know, when Master Chief arrives after he's freed all of the Marines, and the captain's there, and he's like, Captain Keys. You know, I love it. I love it. Should play Halo again. But I think I've already played Halo somewhat recently. That is exactly who it's referenced to. Oh shit! I'm psychic. I got the psychic. I started to unlock the psionic powers, I think, because I'm getting more accurate about everything I'm guessing. So I think that's awesome. Holy shit! Thank you for validating me. All right, we're on the road here. Except, hold on. We're gonna make it one more pit stop in Tile, I think, just to make sure we can get enough supplies, get enough fuel. Can I see your fleet? Yeah, give me just a sec. We're gonna pull up in Roilo. You can check. We'll quickly outfit. Cibola. We will travel to Cibola. But here you can see them swarming together. When I say it's got good bones, I don't actually think it's got good bones. Most of these ships are scavenged trash that I've been picking up along the way. Nothing that good. But here. Let's see. I've picked up a few cool ones. I got this one. This one's my flagship right now. We've got the Falcon P. We've got a pirate designed Falcon, which is definitely built for missiles. But it's got some other shit on it too. We have our Phase Elite Tender. This one I picked up recently. What else? Some light carriers, Assault Destroyer, standard combat freighter. That's what we started with. Strike Destroyer, Fist of the South Star. So what? You're already alive instead of you're already dead. I don't know. I never watched Fist of the North Star, but I thought it sounded cool, so I inverted the name, and now I am tempted to watch it. So if you're referencing something, I am completely deluded, but that's okay. What else do we have? I have a lot of freighters. I have combat freighters, Sport Destroyer. I've got probably 4 of these small standard combat freighters, some transports. Nothing too special. Big Tanky. I do love Big Tanky. It's my low-tech light tanker. Yeah, that's the fleet. I'm gonna save here. After our successful drug run. Although it didn't really pan out as much as I thought it would. He says, the MC Fist of the North Star has the ability to punch you when you explode, and he will do his attacks and say you are already dead. Then this dude explodes. Oh wait, is that the one where it's like, Omae wa shinderu? Is that the one? Am I remembering that correctly? think I picked up enough via osmosis. Yes, I got it right. I got it right. Okay, I know what you're talking about then. I should watch that. That is the exact phrase. Yes! I get a lot via osmosis, even if I don't necessarily watch everything. That's how I know, like, half of what happens in fucking, what is it? Steven Universe, even though I fucking hate that show. Sorry if anybody likes Steven Universe. I don't like Steven Universe. I don't like most things. I'm a bit of a hater, unfortunately. But you know what? If you love it, that's okay. What I always say is, if somebody's got to love it, you know? Somebody's got to love it. If it's not me, somebody's got to love it. It's a product of human creation, and so at that point, you know, somebody's got to love it. And they're just flinging me around. Getting flung around like, Steven! Actually, there's one Steven Universe meme that I think is fucking hilarious, though. I don't know if anybody remembers this one, but does anyone remember Sans? It was a Sans Undertale Steven Universe like mesh meme. But the theory was that Sans from Sans Undertale stood for Steven after not surviving, and it's got these like 4 panels that are just like showing Steven having cancer, and he turns into a skeleton after a while, and it's probably the most insane thing I've ever seen. With the amount of flinging around these storms are doing, you should be called a puny god. Yes, that is a good one. Oh my god, it's because I'm just not going slowly. I'm not going slowly, but my god, look at how many storms are going on here. What is going on here? This is absurd. It's literally batting me. It's batting me around. This is crazy. What happened here, guys? I'm gonna dodge this. Dodge this. Then I'm gonna get back on the fucking course. Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god! No, 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 no! 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 Bad game. Bad game. Naughty game. Bad game. What the hell? I was braking the entire time. That is crazy. Is that normal? Fun fact, to get out of a slipstream, hit your emergency burn. I did learn about that last game. I did learn about that. But still, it's better not to run into it at all if you can help it. I'd rather not. But is that normal? That doesn't seem normal. Alright. That doesn't seem normal, folks. Anyway, we're back on the road. It's okay. Sometimes road trips take you on interesting detours. How I look at it. Depends. Sometimes they go the way you want them to go. The hyperspace ghost decided sometimes. Oh, so it's like Clang in Space Engineers. Or the, what is it? The worm? Is it the worm? Or what is it fucking called? The Kraken in Kerbal Space Program. It's like that too. Ah, there's a tanker here. Also, a fucking ship is right on my butt. Your salvage crews find a partially accessible data core. Woohoo! Let's salvage. Actually, except the ghosts are real. Oh, okay, there are actual ghosts in this game. I see. Interesting. I don't like this fleet trying to get near me. Who are you, and what do you want? We're emergency burning. That's right. Get the fuck away from me! What the fuck is going on? Oh my god, that is upsetting. Alright, we're close though. We're close. First destination. Nice and quiet. I should probably turn the transponder off though, now that we're out in deep space. Sometimes you'll see a sensor blip that flies past really fast, and in its wake is a slipstream. Oh, that's fucked up. I don't like that. That means that something bigger is out there. We're not the big thing. Okay. It's weird that those stable points are right next to each other, but I'll take it. I will quickly put up a comm relay. And a sensor relay. Cool. Alright, what are we fucking looking at in the system? It's not very big. Sometimes those unknown fleet blips are the ghosts trying to guide you to something cool to salvage. What? Okay, now you're... That can't be right. Are you sure? I gotta dig into this wiki. But I feel like that's spoiling things for myself if I get too far into it. Uh-oh. Okay. There's a fleet there that's not noticed us at all. No, it's 100% true? Okay, I will... Oh, it's like foxes in Skyrim then. Okay, I'll keep that in mind then. Alright. Entirely unexplained. Interesting. Oh, well, that's interesting too, you know. Maybe there's like a little... There's secrets there, you know? Alright, let's install the hardware package. Your operations chief oversees the installation with their usual methodical precision and discipline. The hardware is interfaced with a secure computing environment on your flagship, and your tech team stands by to oversee the results. Reactivate the system. The telemetry streams across space to your flagship by the flicker of the discrete little comms laser your ops team installed. Your technology officer confirms that while the data isn't perfect, it has a vastly lower corruption rate than Alec's copy of the Galatia Academy archive. Ooh, what are we looking at? We have a fix on where they were looking, Tech says proudly as they transfer you the coordinates. It would appear to be a minor planet in the abyss. No star, no nebula, no primary but itself. What's so interesting about a nameless rock? Well, Captain, nothing about the rock itself. The Domain Explorium ordered a non-routine survey of the volume. We don't know what they were looking for, but the survey program found, well, it appears as though something happened. Something violent. A series of high-energy events over a short period of time, a little over 200 cycles ago. A starless rock is very unlikely to produce such effects naturally. They pause, then speak tentatively. A battle, maybe? We can't say for sure. I don't know what would be worth fighting over out there, or even looking for. You can tell it's a ghost because it will be moving faster than any fleet reasonably can. Okay, well then I will be less worried about seeing those. Because every time I see an unidentified fleet behind me, I'm like, okay, we're going to get our fucking shit pushed in really quickly. Alright, there's only one way to find out, and it's best done with plenty of extra supplies and fuel. Every spacer knows that the abyss is not to be trifled with. Of those foolish captains who attempt to find their fortune there, the few who return are often starving, having to mothball ships for fuel and supplies during the long crawl back to the core worlds. And sometimes they fly around you like Navi from Legend of Zelda. Yes, I saw that too! That freaked me the fuck out. I was like, why are you here? What do you want? Nope, okay. Emergency burn out of there. Bye, bitch! Don't need to fight those guys. I definitely learned that you don't want to fight people if you can help it. Maybe I... Actually, hold on. They don't seem to be very hostile, first of all. And second of all... You'd want to maybe modify it, like build... Well, why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? I have a sensor array already. I don't need to mess around with that sensor array, I don't think. That is the ghost trying to guide you. That's true. That's true. We should listen to the ghosts more sometimes. Maybe they have things to say. Anyway, I'm going to head to that stable location and build the last thing we need, because we have the sensor array and the comm array. I'm just going to do... Can I scan the sun? I don't think the sun is scannable. That's okay. That's A-okay. Alright, so now we need the nav buoy. Boom, and now we have a system fully kitted out with our own shit, which is, I presume, good? I don't know. It feels good. This is our system! Okay, well now we know where to go. Presumably. We're actually not that far from it. Hold on. It's right there. 6.8 light years. Not too bad. The ghosts will fly around you to annoy you, but will move slowly enough for you to follow once you go the way they want. Amin ads. Oh. I just got a Taco Bell ad. So I don't know what kind of ad you got, but Alright, into the void. Save here. We're gonna go into the void. Alright, folks. It's time. It's time for us to fly into the void. I did just save, so now we are okay. No trouble to be found. Out of ads. Oh, thank goodness. I'm glad for you. Fuck them ads. If I could run an ad-free stream, I would, but... Uh-oh. Oh, God. It's getting really dark out here, guys. Guys, it's getting really dark out here. Okay. What's going on? It's a nascent gravity well. Let's transverse jump. Welcome to the void. You know, I have found a light out here once. Last time I did this mission. There's a derelict Mark I class battleship. Your fleet approaches the planetoid. Your sensors officer runs a standard sweep. Planetoid shows signs of heavy orbital bombardment by a warship or a fleet, they report. No atmo or tectonics, not picking up any of the usual signs of rad fallout. Looks like an old action, very old. Captain, your sensors officer says, there's a large ship in orbit. I mean no presumption, but I think you're going to want to get a closer look. The long-range readings are unusual. Let's quickly perform a survey while we're here. Okay, it's not that special. Got good deposits, but it's really not that special. Okay. Let's get this thing. Hold on, before we touch it, I'm going to quick save. Your fleet approaches a derelict ship. The ancient war machine drifts, its hull battered and scarred by eons old war. Power signs are minimal. Your sensor officer begins a preliminary high-power scan of the dark mass as your operations chief preps Salvor teams. Captain, there's nothing quite like this on file, but sensors gives up on words and pull a detailed false color scan into the primary display. Someone let out a gasp. The database assistant algorithm won't provide a positive ID, but that form is unmistakable to the human eye. This is the Onslaught Mark I, the ship of legend. How old must it be? Thousands of cycles? If you had been asked a shift ago, your reasonable reply would have been to call it a myth. The Onslaught Mark I could easily be a just-so founding narrative element of the human domain. A story about united struggle and hardship against an implacable other, with a shiny bit of military kit and center stage. An imagined avatar of the Empire's holy trinity, military, industry, gate system. Yet here, that avatar appears, unbelievably far and wayward from the heart of the human domain, or even what was once the domain's frontiers 1,000 cycles ago. Your ops chief, unperturbed, looks to you for confirmation. Words are unneeded. The question is clear. Send in the salvors? Proceed. Ops nods, then turns to bark commands on the salvors command frequency. Junior officers scurry to cajole crew prepping cargo handling drones, while sensors puts one analysis team on careful outward watch and another on the hulk to ensure there are no surprises. Within short minutes, the first salvors dock their open vacuum shuttle frames and utility drones at various entry points identified along the vessel's massive hull. Ops gives the go order. New ship yoink. Yes, new ship yoink, indeed. You notice your comms officer furiously working their interface, then turn and call a report to you. Captain, Salver 4 is picking up something on an open frequency. Radio only, very low power. Some kind of analog encoding? We did this in training. A few more taps and a message is formed from noise, letter by letter, across your display. Detected. This gives your officers pause. Ops calls a hold order, while the situation is assessed. Internal self-defense systems activating? War drone deployment? Only silence. And acoustics pick up a few taps as salvors secure themselves to bulkheads, powering down their tools and, no doubt, reaching for what small arms they do carry. Still, no movement. Low, steady EM activity, just the repeater, a chorus of them in fact. mechanically intoning the same message to one another. Threat detected. Fevered analysis proceeds. In the midst of what appears to be structured noise buried in the analog waveform, datasets which are insensible without context, analysis teams discover a set of coordinates, a position of some distance from the small gravity well you're orbiting, in archaic but parsable domain astrogation units. The message still repeats itself. The signal is weak, your sensor officer says, unlikely to be picked up by anything that isn't in close order formation with the hull. Tactical telemetry to coordinate distributed systems? Cautiously, team by team, your operations chief reactivates exploration and assessment of the Hulk. Excuse me. Bafflingly crude automation is wormed throughout the ship, whispering to itself. Interfaces are built on familiar fundamental principles, but aesthetically redshifted, seeming from an alien culture. What records remain are damaged, where they aren't missing entirely. Logs tell of eons of war in the darkness between the stars. Human crew in and out of cryo, continually diminished, replaced by the augmented wounded, then the cyborg rebuilds, and then this exhausted, humming, clicking thing threaded throughout the ship. That's awful. The logs are empty for long periods, dark, hibernating leaps. Then there is a noted uptick in activity less than 200 standard cycles ago. The enemy is only identified as threat. A data store reference leads to blocks of information decayed by time. But the reconstruction algorithms leap into action, and despite troublingly low reliability ratings, sew together a set of files. Patch notes. The hardware specs are arcane, the software obtuse and plagued by null library calls, but the common language of human mathematics sketches out the intent. There, your technology officer's team assembles a new spec of the sensor modifications required to detect this threat. Adapting these requirements on your relatively modern systems is a far easier task than the labors described by the ancients. Captain, I'm not sure it's working, your sensors officer speaks, standing at a control console to demonstrate a first test of the adaptations. Line after line is dumped into an output log. The characters sprout and repeat. Your technology officer's face is underlit by their glow. Threat detected. Threat detected. Threat detected. I think it's working, their words are almost a whisper. Got a long-range hit, Sensors reports. Something is approaching our orbit. Without maneuvers, we have 1 shift, 2, half a day max. Oh. Threat detected. That's a big ship. Look at this thing. Erratic fuel injector, faulty power grid, compromised hull. It's going to need to get fixed up for sure. Academician Ella could not have possibly known his sensor data would lead to this. You can only speculate what Director Glamour Rotanev and Tritachyon thought they were setting you up to find using him as a front. It might be nice to find out. Your sensor's officer finally suppresses the new detector's alerts, then turns to you. The Onslaught Mark I rotates threateningly in the primary display, an avatar of ancient violence. What are your orders, Captain? Obviously ship recovery. The serial number 2F38CB017 is now part of your fleet. Alright. Now we have to get the fuck out of here. Before this fucking threat gets here. Bye! Am I wrong? I ain't fighting that shit. No thank you. I'm out of here. Alright. Back to tile. No thanks. Well, that needs a new name. Yes, it does need a new name. Oh, hang on. There's something out there. Although it's very hard to push through this. What is that? I'll think of a name. When we get back to port, maybe. I thought I saw something out here. Huh. Well, I guess not. Oh god, are we going to be out of fuel? Uh-oh. It's not good. Are we really going to be out of fuel? Hold on. Uh-oh. That's not good. That's not good. That's not good. What do we do? I don't have nearly enough fuel to make it back to the closest system. Do we reload and try and get some fuel and then make... I guess we have to do that, don't we? There's no way we can skirt that. There really is no way we can skirt that. I think we have to. No, I don't. What do you mean? Oh, do you have a special trick for us? Now that's something I'd love to find out. Teach us. Can I manufacture fuel? Is that a thing I can do? When you run out of fuel, you drift to the nearest star. But we'd have to make sure that the nearest star is tile. We'd have to be really careful about our approach. I guess we can give this a try and see what happens. And then SOS beacon or try to salvage. Okay. Let's give it a shot. Let's give it a shot. We can always reload if we need to. Oh, excuse me. I'm going to try and reduce our supply strain as well, as much as I can. It's all part of the story. I know. I don't want to be. I don't want to be stranded. That's the thing. Uh-oh. I'm going to have to get around this thing. Okay, we can do this. We can do this. Right. Back on course. As far as we can go. Need to see where the map's going to lead us. Also on your map, I think it's hit W. Oh, fuel range. Here we go. Yeah, that's not good. That's really bad. That's really bad. That's a really bad fuel range. Oh, I should use that. I should use that next time. Wow, we really lost a lot of fuel there somehow. Yeah, I don't think this is... Hold on. Can we talk to this fleet? Hold on. No, stop flinging me. God damn it. It's flinging me in a different direction. Every time it fucking does this. We are completely off course now. That's awesome. That's so awesome. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Okay, where are we going to end up then? Let's see. That's awesome. I think we're going to have to do this over. Gamma Rotana. Oh boy. Who are you? What the fuck is this thing? Maybe we can fight it. Omlink. I don't know what a remnant is. Aren't they those AIs? Void increases your fuel cost by 4 times. I bought like 3,000 fuel. I thought I have enough. Ugh. CID, IFF not received, target hostile, respond null, greetings from Tachyon Integrated Space Defense System. Unit, my serial. This unit has not cleared. Interrupt, query, you are not the maker. Scanning, you are not. Where is Omega? Entity hostile. Comlink dies. Your comms officer panics for a moment then, before the console reboots itself. You exchange a look, then proceed. There's just one guy. I will continue. I mean, it doesn't look like it's that tough. We could always just deploy this thing. See how it does. Maybe it's got fuel on it. I don't know. I'm not in command of this, am I? Shit, how do I... I forgot that you have to be in command of a ship to be able to see what it's doing. Oh well. I think this thing is gonna eat shit immediately. Yep, there it is. Boom. That didn't take very long. Oh well. Okay, we got credits. And a bit of fuel. But we need a lot more. There's nothing in this system. So I guess we gotta put a distress call on. I guess we could try. See what happens. Set up some shit here, I guess. This is awful. Hit F. Yeah, we're looking at the fleet. What's up? Thing's pretty beefy. This is the venerable design, the forerunner, the progenitor. The Onslaught Mark I battleship. Its lines are strange, even atavistic to modern eyes. Created to serve their domain armada long ago against some existential threat long forgotten, shrouded by the mists of time and propaganda. In a battle, if you don't deploy your flagship and you hit F, you can watch any ship. Oh! That I was trying to figure out how to do that. Thank you. I'll remember that. I don't know. Comm relay. Try another distress call. But if we don't get any motion here soon, I'm probably going to have to just start over. I think I saw somebody. Takes time. It does take time, doesn't it? Let's go check. There they are. Hello. The independent fleet assumes a neutral posture. Must be a relief we showed up instead of some pirates, huh? Now, what was it you needed? We'll be grateful for anything you can spare. Oh, thank God. Offer to pay. Happy to help a stranded spacer. Do try not to make a habit of getting in trouble, though. Thanks, much appreciated. That'd go a long way to offset our costs. Awesome. We got some friendliness. Metal greenish. Oh, thank God. Okay. That should be enough to get us to the next system. Whew. Thank goodness. Oh, just barely to tile. That'll get us... Oh, barely to tile. That's so funny. That is so funny. Just barely. As long as we are careful. Returning to Kazaron. Oh shit. To be fair, we do get a nice little bump and boost when we get these clouds. Even if we take a little bit of damage. Actually, we saved a little bit of time doing that. That's or a little bit of fuel doing that. That's cray-cray. We'll try and avoid taking more hits. We'll try and avoid taking more hits. That did cost a lot, but you know what? It's worth it. Once we get over, I mean, we have this fucking sick-ass ship. In fact, it might be worth it to start maybe selling some crap that we've accumulated, some of the lamer ships. Make a little money off of them. Oh my God, my monthly expenses are 25,000 now. That's insane. So that is the distress call. Sometimes it is someone friendly who will help. Sometimes it's pirates who want to kill you. That makes sense. You know, totally understandable. I would totally get that. Being a pirate, you know, you got to make a living. Okay, I need to make some sales. I need to sell some stuff. I think I am going to sell those. I don't have any use for those AI cores. So unless the alpha core is something absolutely like pivotal that I should hold on to, I'll probably sell that along with the other one. Game will give you fuel one way or the other. It wants you to keep playing somehow. That's fair. That's fair. Oh, I thought I had my transponder off for a second. Oh, and now we're out of supplies. Great timing. I'm really running out of money. I'm gonna have to do some missions for Galatia and get some cash. Save the Alpha Core? Okay, thank you for the tip. In caps lock. Oh, I don't want to establish that. Sorry. I want to go to the station. I will save the Alpha Core. Is the Beta Core a good selling, though? Because I need money. I need money. I need a lot more money. Alpha Cores are the best AI you can get. I mean, that makes sense. That makes sense. Sell this survey data, at least. IR Pulse and a Salamander. Anyway. With repairs. Let's get to Galatia. Let's get to Galatia. Or I guess we can go to Arcadia instead. Get that mission finished too. I'll hold on to these AI cores. That's what I'll do. I'm just gonna hold on to them for now. What's my income looking like? I want to double check what my fucking income looks like. How do I look that up again? Crew cargo. Intel command income. Here we go. Okay. Crew payroll's 11,000. Marine payroll 4,000. Officer payroll 9,000. And 1,000 for storage. So it's almost entirely crew payments. Because because our contract with Galatia's up. We don't get any more money now. So we actually have to work harder. Oh. And when you put in charge of ships or colonies, an Alpha Core will decrease costs by 20% on a colony, increase income by 10%, and for a ship they are a max rank 10 officer. I'm a little hesitant to give a colony over to an AI, but I would give a ship to an AI. That's probably reasonable. I mean, I assume this, uh-oh. Oh, god damn it. Being hailed by the Luddic Church fleet. Your fleet is too large to be able to disengage easily. Okay. That's a humongous fleet. But I will try. I have enough story points that I can get the fuck out of this if I need to. The comms flicker and stabilize. The serious face of a Luddic knight appears before you, dotted by hollow snow.
You are here just as Brother Cotton foretold, he says. I meet you, Kahtide, and in my right hand I hold the hammer of Lud, and in my left hand I wield the sword. Will you repent and turn from the path of evil to follow the blessed path of Lud?
There seems to be some barely restrained expectation behind his words, a slow anger distilled over years into a force more pure by far. Do I know you?
Your worship of the twin evils, Moloch and Mammon, is not unseen by the path, Kahtide. A wheeled eye spins, and it is fiery, and it is filled with judgment. Know that servants of Moloch can be bought. You consort with betrayers, those who, with no faith in their heart, will sell their erstwhile comrades. Do you think Tritachyon only provides information to your ilk? They know no loyalty but that of blooded silver. Gamma cores are the worst thing. I go ahead and sell them. Beta cores are the medium version. That's what I was thinking. I fuck the Luddic Church. No, shields up. Comm officer snaps the hollow feet off, the knight's face hanging like a specter in the air for just a moment of bluish afterimage. Your bridge crew coordinates your fleet's muster to combat-ready status. Yeah, we're not fighting them. Bye! Get the hell out of here. I don't want to... What the hell? No! What is with these assholes? Who is this? What do you want? No! Fuck off! I can kick your guys' ass. I'm gonna kick your guys' ass 6 straight from Sunday. Oh, they don't even want to actually fight. They're actually trying to leave. Dumbasses. We want money! Look at this! This is what the fucking Luddic Church is like. They come to you, they're like, oh, we have this holy quest to... Oh shit, damn it. I need to get to... I ran out of fuel. Damn it! They ran me... How did I run out of fuel? I thought I bought fuel! Didn't I just buy fuel? Where the fuck is my gas? How am I out of fuel already? What is going on? Hate the Luddics. Yeah, I hate the Luddics too. They're hypocrites. They're fucking hypocrites. All of them. They talk about all this bullshit. God. I need to buy more fuel. I'm almost out of cash. I'm running out of cash. like, quickly. I need to figure this out. Letic Church, the nice Letics who want you to follow their faith. Letic Path are the space terrorists. Either way, I don't give a shit. They're both stupid. I hate both of them. They're all just like, hey, technology bad. That's it. That's our message. Yet we all fly in spaceships somehow. Isn't that funny? Isn't that funny how that works? Oh, god damn it. Who is this? Oh my god, they're back! Are you kidding me? They're fucking back. This is bullshit. This is bullshit. No. Leave me alone. There's gotta be another way out of the system. Okay, yeah, there is. Fuck this shit. What the hell? I need to get the hell out of here. I don't think the transponder is going to help me, but I do need to get the hell out of here. These assholes are annoying me. Repent. I can sometimes understand the Ludic Church, but the path deserves to be wiped out. I don't know. I don't give a shit about any of them. I think they're all idiots. Look at this guy. He's still following. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. He's going to burn all my fuel, making me run from him. Transfers jump out. I don't want to waste all the fuel that I just bought. I only have 248 units. This is awful. This is awful. No, we're gonna go out the normal way. I've got him on the run. Got him on the run. He's not gonna get me. He ain't gonna get me. My god, I just had another round of monthly expenses. I swear to god that Provost Baird lady better have some money for me when I get through with this. Same with that asshole that sent me on this quest in the first place. They better have a big paycheck for me. Machi. These Luds, I swear. Every time I deal with these Luds, they always wanna tangle with me, and I ain't buying it. God damn it! Again, this is what, see? We're out of fuel again. How are we out of fuel again? Oh my god! Oh my god! I'm losing my mind right now. Thank you. 800 fuel, please. Thank you. I would like to leave, please. Oh my god. Oh, there's a planet here. What's this for? What is this? What's going on here? There's something cool here. Oh, was this our quest? Oh, this was our quest. Hey, we actually went somewhere we're supposed to be going. Hello, this is Callisto Ibrahim of Ibrahim Interstellar Transport and Salvage. She frowns and looks you over, assessing. If you're looking for work, I've got all the pilots I need right now, but I can take your comms ID in case something comes up. Ask about the Hamatsu. She narrows her eyes. Is this about Khalees Estrella? It is, isn't it? It is. Don't even get me started, Ibrahim seethes. She chartered my ship for some hush-hush salvage operation, supposedly. She stresses that word with disbelief. And she comes in demanding highly unusual modifications with potentially dangerous hyperdrive field interactions. Well, I got her to throw in a fair chunk of hazard pay, a rush fee, and a bit more to keep quiet about it like she wanted. You don't sound very quiet. Yeah, she scowls, because disappearing with my favorite starship is a pretty big breach of contract. I'll tell whoever I damn well please. For all I know, she ran my Hamatsu into a black hole in some Tritachion boondoggle search for a more efficient drive field to license back to us poor spacers just trying to get by. Ibrahim takes a couple deep breaths, then turns to you, a little calmer. What's your interest in all this? I need to find out where Khalees Estrella went. I'll tell you what, I want to find her too. There'll be something in it for you if you can get me anything to go on. I'd go looking myself, but Ibrahim waves a hand through the air. Business, bureaucracy, other commitments. Better yet, find the Hamatsu and bring it back to me. She closes her eyes, looking pained. In one piece, I hope. I've got a lot of memories in that old piece of space junk. Let me get you started. My captain on the Hamatsu sent an encrypted flight plan before they left space dock, after finishing the modifications. She taps at a desk console. A hyperspace nav overlay appears. Ibrasil is here. The Hamatsu fueled up and planned to travel to Epsilon Thuroclarite Whether they made it, I don't know. Outer fringe, no hypercom coverage. They could have changed course. That rad-addled tri-tac engineer was tight-lipped about her intentions and ensured that the contract had my captain bound to follow changes in flight plan by her order. Ibrahim swipes the display away, and it is replaced by a schematic of the Houatsu, with certain additions to the drive field inductors highlighted. These are the modifications she had done. If we agreed that you'll find the Houatsu for me, Captain, she looks to you, waiting for an answer, I'll find it. Ibrahim nods, frowning. It would mean a lot. She returns her focus to the schematic, zooming in. I've had my techs have a look. It seems to be an addition, an enhancement to the drive field. Press a button and it pumps in a lot of energy all at once, pushes the envelope into a strange harmonic. Theoretically, it won't do anything hazardous to the ship, but messing with the default settings of the hyperdrive is never a good way to stay in business, or alive. Ibrahim shakes her head. I figured, try Tachyon Engineer, maybe she knows what she's doing, and I could get a cut in on it. What a fool I was. Anyway, I've sent you the schematics in case it'll help you with your search. That's all I have, Captain, she says, not hopeful, but resigned. All I can say is burn hard, burn bright. Sweet, I'll take it. I'll take it. You know what? I'm gonna sell this beta core. I need the money. I'm desperate for the money right now. For 169,000. Not good. Not good. Very bad. Running on low supplies, low fuel. Alright, let's get back to Galatia. Hopefully there's some money in it. Oh boy. There's some pirates here who are trying to get the fuck out. Very funny. It does pay to have a big fleet, it seems. If nothing else. Okay. Let's do it. Let's do it. Time for the paycheck. I'm sure it's going to be meager. Alright. Ba-ba-ba. I do like the Glacier theme, though. Ba, 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 ba. Pretty fun. Pretty fun. And then we can also do some outfitting for the new ship. That's the other thing we can do. Alright. Open the comms directory. Right. Greetings, Captain Kahtide. Academician Ellic is as pleased to see you as you've ever seen. I trust your expedition was a success. Please do me the favor of summarizing your findings while you transmit the data you've collected. He taps at something, and your comms ping softly to notify you that Ellic has opened a data stream for you. He looks at you expectantly. First, I want to talk about what I found. It was hazardous. Academician Ellic seems to pick up on the tone in your voice for once. Yes? Well, very well. Do elaborate. Oh, nerd, you're paying me. Exactly. Nerd, you're definitely paying me. I spent a fortune on this trip. He places his hand together in a well-practiced pose of attentive contemplation. You tell Ellic about funding the sensor array, processing the data, then traveling into the abyss. Ellic nods along, fascinated enough to only interrupt occasionally to correct some pedantic detail or other. He goes quiet when you get to the onslaught Mark 1, and begins shaking his head as you describe the threat. No, this is terribly unlikely, he says. The imaginings of some absurd hollow novel. Which of my students put you up to this jape? My combat recordings and sensor data prove it. I'll transmit after payment. Yes, of course, credits. Always about the... He mutters to himself as he taps and swipes at his data pad. Here you are, he says, raising his eyebrows at you. What I would have paid the other freelancer I hired had they returned and promptly surrendered the research data that would be useless to anyone but me. Your tripod pings softly as Ellic gives you a cold look. Yeah, it plus hazard pay. 50,000 is nothing. What? He looks appalled. Stars above you, spacers. We'll discuss it after I review the data you collected. It is only logical to establish the degree of hazard before I make some potentially spurious additional payment. Speaking of precisely that, he taps his data pad impatiently, transferring data now. Ellic turns his attention to his data pad. It's coming through, he says, confirming the transmission request with a tap. Look, there's your proof. Ellic gives you a skeptical glare, then begins shuffling through your data. Accessing his larger holodisplay with his data pad. Images, charts, holoclips start appearing around him. The Onslaught Mark I, Salvor's exploring its bizarre corridors. The sensor modifications, threat detected, the words burned into your memory. He stares for a long moment with an unsure expression. Then he quite consciously resettles his composure and speaks. Tired sophomoric japery, nothing more. Look at my fleet. The Onslaught Mark I is in orbit. He says nothing, motionless for several seconds, then taps at his datapad. His expression is grim as he sets his datapad deliberately onto his desk. Is it your imagination, or are his hands trembling? A hollow feed hack, nothing more, he insists. It's trivial to fake with resources and to time, nothing at all. We're done here, Captain. Alec's eyes wander around his office as if searching for escape. Good day, Captain. Good day, Captain. He catches you with a desperate look before hitting the cutoff. Okay. 50,000 was all we got? That's nothing! I want my money! Yeah, look at that. Of course he's cutting me off now. Alvis, talk to me, baby. I need some fucking jobs, please. Oh... Okay, I don't even care what they are. Purchasing, we can purchase this, okay. Okay. So an individual who's associated with the Letic Path cannot contact the Academy. Their name is Grace Borax, and they say they want to sell the Academy a piece of technology they found, somewhere, I guess. If it really is an advanced phase conversion prototype, then this would be an extraordinary find. But, you know. It's the past! This goes against everything they believe. If they caught one of their own selling technology to us, can you imagine what they'd do? I mean, you watch Sebastian's imagination work across his face. Fanatical torture dungeons lie just beneath the surface. He visibly shudders and composes himself. Sorry, yes, the details. Takes a deep breath. Okay, so the contact is Grace Borax. They're on Tartessus in the EOS Exodus system. The Academy has allocated 47,000 credits to you to make the purchase. Just talk to the contact, make arrangements, and return the advanced phase conversion prototype to the Galatia Academy. And there is a mission reward of 87,000 credits. He leans in, looking concerned. You'll want to be very careful. Pathers, I've heard things. You'll be okay, right? Absolutely. Right, scientific instrument retrieval. This will be simple. They know exactly where to find the unique superconducting structural element. It's another one of these random gadgets. Sure. It's very far away. Oh, it's more dangerous. Let's see. Well, the last expedition they sent the last transmission said something about hostile AI warships. Maybe, he drops his voice. I swear these nerds don't pay honest Starfarer fees. I mean, the fees aren't great, but I'll take 110,000 credits if they're throwing it my way. We're not supposed to talk about it officially, I mean, but it could be maybe dangerous. That's why this one pays more than usual. 110,000 credits. You can handle it, right? And everything will be fine. Just get in, retrieve the object, and return to the Academy. Alright. And then these are some distant ones. I want to see how far. Oh, imprisoned researcher. Let's see. What happened is academician Nzube Brooks from Templeman Hyperwave Theory was on a research mission, possibly near volumes patrolled by the Church of Galactic Redemption, and was interred by the Knights of Blood. We've done another one of these before. We'll do it. They're not that far. Obviously, we'll take the fee. It could be very persuasive. I may have to spend some story points to get some of these, get some monies, but you know, I'll take this one too. Instrument package retrieval. We've done those before. I'm taking everything. Alright. What's our next quest? Tartessus for the Acquire Artifact mission. Ransom Researcher. We can do that one after. And then Derelict Artifact Recovery. Down here. And then I think that one's the other one that way. Okay. Gonna do a little circle, do a little trapezoid. Let's go acquire that artifact. What's our fuel range, actually? Just to be safe. Okay, it's within fuel range. Just barely. Maybe we should get some gas while we're here. With the meager amount of... well, we have 300,000 credits now. That's not as bad as it was before. But it's still not great. Still not great. I need to save up for the scholarship, you know? The scholarship is really important to me. I gotta help those kids, you know? We gotta help those kids. I'm gonna spend those 50,000 getting all the fuel back that I spent. Oh, also, hey, we can grab everything in storage really quickly, and we can see about outfitting our new ships. Or ship, I think. It's just the one, I think. But any of these pieces of equipment can be used for our refit. Boom. Alright, where is our ship? There it is. Look, look. We're gonna strip it. It's got built-in adjudicators. Nice. Then we're gonna auto-fit it. Oh, there's no auto-fit for this? Oh, that's interesting. Well, then let's do it ourselves. What do we got? Let's see. We've got gauze cannons, devastator cannons, essentially a rapid-fire capital ship flat cannon. Oh, I like that. Anti-fighter, anti-shield, anti-armor. Well, I think... Doesn't this one need to be controlled by an AI? It does need to be controlled by an AI. It's a one-of-a-kind ship. It really is a one-of-a-kind ship, isn't it? I think we should put the Alpha Core in then. It's got all these super skills: gunnery implants, target analysis, field modulation. Yeah, this is the core. This is the core for our ship. Oh yeah, oh yeah, because it is an automated ship. We can't actually pilot it ourselves, sadly. But I think we'll start with. I think we'll stick with. Hold on. Here's what we'll do. We'll do a Devastator in the middle, Hellbore cannons on the sides, a few mediums here and here, little medium missiles. Let's see. I want to be. I mean, I think every single skill in that Alpha's core is elite. Absolutely, I saw that too. It's crazy. If we can't do our auto fit, I think we should do. What's our lean here? Because it's got pretty much everything on it. If this is like our biggest gun, I think it should probably have armor and shields. Like, we should hit hard, and we should really put a hole through people. You know, that's probably what we should be doing. Interestingly, we can do some long-range support missiles, which actually would be kind of cool. Because there's not too many missiles on this. I think just some long-range support missiles would probably be good. If you spend a story point to fuse the core into the ship, it gets stronger. Do I have to worry about this core, though? That's my question. Do I have to worry about this core, like, coming up with its own, you know, its own ideas about what it wants to do? Is that what I need to worry about? No? Okay, good. Is that just like what happens when you're, like, dealing with colonies? I'm guessing that's probably the case. Okay. We got dual flat cannons. What else we got? The only time cores rebel is when you try and remove it from a colony. Okay. I mean, that would make sense. That's home, right? You know? We'll do... Here are those. Why are these different? 7 here and 1 here. Oh, it's from cargo holds and... Do I have an extra one in storage that I missed? Alright. Some auto cannons on this. And then... Otherwise, there's no downside to fusing it into the ship, other than you can't remove it. I think we'll fuse it then. I mean, this is like the crowning joy of my fleet now. You know, like, let's marry the two. It's going to be a great wedding, guys. It's going to be a great wedding. Let's do some thumpers. Like it. And then, you know what? One more thumper at the front. I like it. Got a good blend of everything. In that case, you know what? Name the ship HAL 20,000. You know what? You asked for it, and since you have been such a great chatter, I'm definitely going to call it that. But we're gonna capitalize that. There we go. Should it still be an ancient battleship? I don't know. We'll call it the Key battleship. Yeah, you see what I did there? Yeah. Okay. Well, I guess it seems like every time we do an auto fit, they usually want caps and vents maxed out. So we'll start with there. We'll start with maxed out caps and vents. Can I shift click that? Oh, there we go. Much better. Okay. Now, the other things I want to do... Actually, first, how do I integrate? Let's see. Fully integrate. Increases the AI's level by 1, and it grants an additional skill. Can't be removed by enemies short of scuttling the ship. Let's do it. What do we got? So, helmsmanship, combat endurance, impact mitigation, damage control, field modulation, target analysis, missile specialization. That feels like it might be a little bit wasted on this ship, but that's okay. And then some gunnery implants. Can I change these? Hold on. Yeah, I can. Okay. Instead of missile specialization, I want to do ballistics mastery. Yeah, that's better, because we have a lot of ballistic weapons on this thing. Almost all of these are ballistic weapons, actually. Cool. I love it. I love it. Okay, in that case, what do we got here? I feel like, do I have one of those special dedicated targeting cores? Yes, I do. That's definitely going on. The dedicated targeting core is going on. Love to see it. Man, this thing is gonna fucking kill everything. Oh my god. We definitely probably want to do an efficiency overhaul on this thing, because it's probably not very efficient. What else we got? Expanded magazines. That would be pretty good. Reinforced bulkhead so you never lose the ship. That's smart. Thank you for recommending that. Where am I looking? There we go. Oh shit, I need to try something. Well then, no expanded magazines. We'll do the reinforced bulkheads. And that still leaves us a point. I guess that does make my eye twitch slightly, but I guess we'll have to deal with it. Unless we want to add something small. We can add something small. Hold on. We'll do the magazines. And I'll do 45 and 46 on that. I can live with that. I think that'll do it. I think that'll do it. Not bad at all. Now, I do like to... This is not official, obviously, but I do like to reorganize... Illegal to sell? That's funny. I do like to reorganize my fleets in order of value. Have you not used S-mods yet? I have not. I've been trying to save up story points is what I've been doing, so I haven't used any of these yet. Just been using what's been built in so far. Now we're at 26 out of 30. I'm tempted to sell some of these crappier ships, considering we have a much bigger ship now. Some of these are like 3-pointers, so maybe we sell some of these. Yeah, it's illegal to sell AI-controlled ships. Yeah, it makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, I'm gonna sell this one. And we'll sell Big Tanky. It's not that valuable, to tell you the truth. And you know what? I probably will sell the Hilux as well. What else do we have? Lasher. This one I want to keep, because I think this one's kind of cool. Support frigate. Close support frigate. But yeah, everything else I think we'll keep for now. Baller. Quick repairs. Can we purchase anything else? Probably need more supplies. And then I guess we can get some weaponry to storage. Booyah. Now, I'm not putting these into storage because I know that I'll be charged a lot for these, but I'm holding on to these for later because these are going to be for our eventual colony. So I'm trying to hold on to that shit right now. Don't want to put that anywhere else. All right, we're going to go buy a little bit more gas to fill the tank. And a quick save on that. And then we'll do some quick close-range missions. I'm probably going to wrap up here in just another 15 minutes or so. So if you haven't hit the follow button, hit that follow button. Always appreciate that. If you have the money, hit the subscribe button as well. That means a whole hell of a lot. Oh, also, fun fact, if you have an AI core in your storage and you visit a station officer, you can give them the core for tax-free money and a reputation gain. Oh, also, and thank you for the follow. I appreciate it, friend. Thank you. That's neat. I guess that makes more sense than just selling it on the black market. I will do that next time. I'll definitely consider doing that next time. There's no gas here at all. Okay. Well, I'll deal. I'll deal. Need to go where? Eos Exodus. We'll do these 2 missions, and I think we'll close it out there. I think that'll wrap us up for today. But we'll play some more tomorrow, unless my friend decides they want to stream with me. In which case, we may do some Helldivers. Definitely wanting to do a little bit of that. I have my own profile, but I'll start a fresh one. We'll start from the bottom. Keys says, also you can tell colony items and the colonies will use them, and any blueprints sold on the black market is used by the pirates, and they will use those ships. I see. Interesting. So much immersion. So immersive. This is definitely one of those big brain games. Alright, we're at Paladin's Bridge. Do a little scanny scan while we're here. Okay. Let's make a sale. Brace Borax. Comm signal struggles to establish through the ill-maintained local network. Patchy decryption artifacts glitch spasmodically to resolve into the face of the Pather contact. Blessings of Lund be upon you, she says, looking you over suspiciously. You can't quite place the accent, but it seems flattened toward the sector mean from something unfamiliar. An import from an obscure Ludic colony, or one of those lost souls that drifts into the Persean sector from time to time, frozen in cryosleep. Unnerved by your pause, the Pather speaks again. You contacted me, Walker. Is there something you were looking for? Ask about a certain piece of technology. When did I get so hostile with them? Uh-oh. I'm at minus 60. Yes, I have the technology. She says the word with odd emphasis. A curse, or is it guilt? Let us make arrangements, quickly. I have heard of knights operating in this volume, and I would not care to suffer their questioning. Transfer 74,000 credits to my comms ID, and I will have the package released into your custody. That wasn't the deal. But I could also bluff. You can sell the pirates a nanoforge and blueprints and make them a genuine force of nature. Uh-oh. That's not good. We're gonna bluff. I have enough story points. Sister, you misunderstand the situation entirely. We walked the path together. We've already done this. I've done this, read this story out, so I'm not going to read it again. 7,000 credits, and we'll take the extra money. Okay, mission accomplished. Let's see if they have any gas while we're here. That's much better. That's much better. And I'll take that too. Actually, maybe not. That's way too much money right now. But, no big deal. Let's get to the next mission. Oh. Oh. No, that's not where I wanted to go. I wanted to go... Waypoint, please. Thank you. And then on to the mission. Canaan. All right, we're at Gad. Gad damn it. Gad damn it. All right. I'm not going to visit the shrine. Not this time. Do a quick trade. I'll buy the rest of the gas. And we'll talk to the Knight Commander. We've already done this mission, so I'm not going to read it again, but I will also negotiate again to lower their payment so I can take the money, because I need the money. Okay, boom. Research ransom done. Now, get back to Glacia. Get that cash money, where we completely run out of ducats. Right, we're on the road. Gotta watch these storms. Not pleasant. Not pleasant they be. They'll knock your ship about. Like you're like a little duckling on the sea. Shit, like that, see? Alright, almost there. My golly, this takes a while, though. Oh, yeah. Oh, no. You're being hailed by the Tritachyon fleet. Their special affairs fleet, in fact. With their balanced battle cruiser. Oh, my God. They assume a neutral posture. The comms link plays a catchy Tritachyon jingle before the logo fades to show you the finely dressed Tritachyon captain before you. Greetings, Starfarer. Might I interest you in a little business proposal? He holds up a hand covered in tastefully minimalist yet glittering rings. Now I know you are carrying a very particular technological device in your cargo hold. Who's to say if it went missing before you even got here? Let me offer you 130,000 credits to transfer to my ship, and we'll all go home enriched. They know I'm fucking broke, and they're trying to tempt me. Unbelievable. But I understand that loyalty is a more precious a commodity than credits, and let me tell you, I don't like Tritachyon, not one bit. So no thank you. Well then. The Tritach captain displays his disappointment in his face, but not so much as to be unseemly. A sadly missed opportunity, he seems to say with a small gesture. I'm sure we can do business again in the future, he says. For now, Captain, I bid you safe travels. Be sure to add me on TriLink when you receive my request, yes? You close the channel, then dismiss the notification on your tripad without reading it. Do we like any faction? Nope. Yeah, fuck no. Are you kidding me? I don't like any of these goddamn factions. You got Bible-thumping idiots. You got the even more scarier Bible-thumping idiots. You have a horrible giant corporation. You have the terrible fascist group that rules everything with an iron fist in the name of the old order. And then what? The Persean League, a bunch of dandy fops that don't know what the fuck they're doing. Play acting at being in charge. And I guess there's the killer AI in the south, right? That's the other thing we have to worry about. Yeah, it's all pretty bad, ain't it? Anyway, I don't actually need to go here. I need to go straight to the station. And the gas station manager, exactly, the gas station manager. Ay, ay, ay. Running out of money. Right, 87,000. I'll take it. And 81,000. 168,000 altogether. Perfect. Right, and I need more jobs. I need more jobs. Alright, kidnapped by pirates. We totally know that. We can do this. It's right next door. I'm almost tempted to do it right now. Okay. Data retrieval. We'll take it. Magnetic field scan. We'll take it. And technology purchasing. We'll take it. Excellent, glorious, and auspicious. Supreme Chief Overlord President Executive Gas Station Manager Philip Andrada. Yes. That's what I hear is like kind of the trend in Mexico, is that a lot of people will tend to have business cards. I don't know if this is still the case, but I read about this a while ago. I'm going to quickly save. Apparently everyone has a business card and they like to have really flashy names, which I think is awesome. Broke as fuck. I'm learning quickly that 369,000 is not going to be enough for us. We need more money fast. But that'll be a problem for tomorrow, I think. In the meantime, thank you so much for joining here. I hope you had a great time. Thank you for the follow. It was great to see you, Keys. Really appreciate the chat. Hope to see you again soon. I'll close out with one more video plug for my game. For those who hadn't seen it, check it out. But before I do that, one last shout out. Go check out the social media, follow, hit the Discord. If you're interested in participating in the community, I always appreciate feedback. So any feedback you have to share, or any shares that you can do for anybody, mean the world to me. So thank you, everybody. Check out the video, the demo video here, and I'll see you next time tomorrow at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard. Bye.